Sup guys, welcome back to the channel. Ned is AG. I hope you guys are doing great or doing well. Here back with another video. Today I'm here to react to Masters of the Universe. This is a universe where I've not really been, a fanboy. I remember watching I don't know what year it was, the Dolph Lundgren's own, when I was a kid. Like that was I remember it fondly because I think that was one of the best parts of my childhood. Around those times, as I was watching really old movies that I was not really getting, the nuances of those movies or the fan base or, around that time too. I didn't have a phone, right? So it's not like I was, it is today where you have kids with phones and um, they will go online and they will check all these comics and whatever from right. But I remember watching it and I really loved it. By now, I think when I watch it, I think it will be cheesy and there will be bad VFS um, effects and all that. But let's just watch it and see. I did see some, posts on Twitter about how the movie looked bad and all that. But let's watch this and see and form our own opinion.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that make a man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real.
At least he does look the part.
Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you.
Earth. That's what they always do. He or him.
Generic stuff and sword things. It's
Oh
not
my
a good
God.
Look for human resources.
I found your sword.
I know it sounds crazy, but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
I did hear that it is going to be more comedy, kind of like Thor Ragnarok.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
Oh.
What am I supposed to do? Take the sword. You protect them.
Wow, I remember that. Oh. Ah, okay. The ending was getting me. Oh. Whew. Masters of the Universe. Okay. It has potential. Like I said, I don't know the IP very much. Like I said before as well, the only thing that I've watched of this IP is the Dolph Lundgren movie in the 80s. Was it in the 80s or in the 70s? I don't remember. I think it was in the 80s. And that movie, I remember that line, I have the power. And that movie was insanely ripped. Like that was prime Dolph Lundgren. But apart from that, and I watched it as a child. I think I was maybe I shouldn't have watched it, but I think maybe I was about 5 is too young. I think I was 7 years old. 7 to 8. 7 to 8, 9. I don't remember the time frame, but I know I was really, really young, and I enjoyed that movie. It was at the time that I remember my dad bought really old movies, which I didn't understand why he had those old movies. Like, sure, there were current ones that we had, but he really loved buying old movies. I remember the Odyssey. We had that, which was it was like, but I was watching them too. Maybe I shouldn't, like I said, I was really young, but I enjoyed them. And then, yeah, this I don't know what else to say since I'm not well versed in you know in any of these characters. I don't know them really well. The only thing that I've watched about this property is the Dolph Lundgren movie. I've not watched the cartoons, so I don't have any really emotional connection to these characters like others. I know perhaps some people who have watched the cartoons, they've read the comics, the Dolph Lundgren movie they have watched, so they are invested in these characters and the casting. I don't know whether the one thing that I saw online was the casting for this guy, the one Idris Elba is playing. He's supposed to be white and ginger, and I saw a graph, an image. They've made an image of all the gingers in Hollywood in movies and TV shows that have been recast as different race. People were like, they don't like casting ginger characters, and I looked and there were so many characters. I was like, why does Hollywood hate gingers? Like, what is wrong? Why is it that when it is a male, if it is a white character, they rather cast the character as black? But it's normally not the other way around. I've come to think of it, I've never seen a black character being race swapped for white. Like, there's a black character that is, maybe in a comics or a manga or whatever, and they race swap the character as white. I may have seen it all and forgotten, but it is very rare that you get that. It's always the other way around, from white to black. And Idris Elba, of course, he's a great actor. I'm not gonna pretend and say, and I know he's gonna do his best. But and like I said, I don't have any issue with this casting because I'm not invested in the character and in the universe, right? But for those who are, I see where you are coming from. But I don't know. Let's see what they. The movie does really also have that feel of Thor Ragnarok, right? Like this lineup, it's like when Loki, Thor, and Valkyrie and Hulk Bruce were on that bridge, Rainbow Bridge, and they were lined up together. It's like the Guardians of the Galaxy type of, people also said that, yeah, it has that vibe. Like, ever since James Gunn brought that Guardians of the Galaxy movie, people have been trying to make that type of feel, comedic team, group, whatever type of situation that this is, right? And it's not like Guardians of the Galaxy is the first to do that, but it popularized it, right? It's like Zack Snyder. Before Zack Snyder, they were slow motion in movies, but because his style was different, it popularized that type of slow mo. And now when everybody does it, it's like it looks like Zack Snyder's type of slow motion. But it looks like it could be fun. The ending really got me, and this guy is being played by Jared Leto, which people are upset about because it's Jared Leto. I don't know. You see, they kind of made his hair brown a bit. Just to, that give him a little bit of ginger. But I don't know why they couldn't cast a ginger actor. He has a sword. I have a power. I don't know what this is. And from here, him hugging his mom, I just saw it right away. The story, what it's going to be. His mom has been imprisoned after saving his life. And then he has to now go into that world, find his way there, and then now help. It has. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's very similar to Aquaman. Aquaman, his mother, a little bit different in how he was, made or came to be. Because in that the mother came to the surface, found a lover, had a baby, and then she had to leave to protect them. And then later on, Aquaman, Alpha, found his way to Atlantis, and then later found out that his mother was imprisoned in a certain world, and then rescued her. And in this, his mother saved him, sent him to a different world to protect him. And then he will later go back to that world, find out that she's imprisoned, and then rescue her, like this arc. So a little bit similar. This Tiger, Idris Elba, He-Man, I have the power. Like, how strong is he? Like, I remember in the 80s movie or the Dolph Lundgren movie, he was really strong. But yeah, it looks cool in my opinion. This design does look dope. I don't know why they've not let him have any speaking lines. Maybe because it's Jared Leto, they're trying to minimize the blowback, you know, and all that. But I don't know. Anyways, let me know in the comments below what you thought of this trailer, this reaction. What do you think of this IP, this movie that is coming? Are you excited? Yeah. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, share. It helps the video out. If you want me to react to anything, leave your thoughts in the comments below and leave a link perhaps, and I will check it out. So yeah, thanks for watching. That's going to be it for the video. As always, Nedis AG. I will see you guys in the next video.